sweet morning song. And the last thing I hear at night, everything I need and more than enough for me. Yeah, there's no one quite like you, like you. There's no one quite 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 like you. It could be the look in your eyes, could be the things you do, could be the way that you smile. But whatever it is, I'm drawn to you. There's no one quite like you, like you. There's no one quite 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 like you. I typed your name with trembling fingers just to see if it still felt familiar. It did, too much.
I didn't mean to reach out, I just missed the version of you that only exists in memory now. And for a second I wanted to believe that reaching out wouldn't reopen everything I've stitched shut. I hovered over send like it meant something more than it did. But we both know the story doesn't need a sequel. It ended in all the ways that matter. Still sometimes healing looks a lot like relapsing in the shape of your name. I typed your name,
Then erased it like I've done more times than I'll admit. You'll never know how close I came to saying things I've swallowed for years, but silence felt safer than starting something we already broke. It wasn't weakness, it was restraint. It was knowing that not all wounds deserve to bleed again. That loved one's quiet should sometimes stay that way. I typed your name, then erased it, not because I don't feel, but because I feel too much. And maybe that's all the closure I need. A name unsent, but still remembered with both sorrow and softness.
I used to think that letting go meant I failed, meant I gave up, meant I didn't love hard enough. But now I know sometimes letting go is the bravest kind of love. You were the song I played on every long walk home, the name I whispered into the steam of my coffee, the pause before every I'm okay that didn't mean okay at all. I held you gently even in your absence, as if the memory might crack if I breathe too hard. Letting go doesn't mean I didn't love you. It just means I loved me enough to heal. I won't rewrite the past we had. I'll just stop folding into what's no of you.
Some days I still reach for the space you used to take, out of habit, out of hope, out of muscle memory.
And that's okay. Grief is not a villain, it's just love that's lost its way back home. I forgive the silence, I forgive the ending, I even forgive myself for holding on too long. Because love was never the problem, it was always the timing. And it doesn't mean I didn't love you, it means I loved without needing to hold. You were a chapter, not a lifetime, but one I'll never outgrow. We were honest But now I walk away with love, not spite. This was meant to be a voice note, just a quick one, just to say I saw something that reminded me of you. But you know how that goes. One thought turns into 20, and suddenly I'm whispered to the dark like it's you.
I was walking past that cafe we never went to, but always said we would. And I laughed because we had so many plans and so little time and even less courage. You would have loved the music playing, slow jazz, the kind that makes you miss someone you haven't even lost yet. This was meant to be a voice note, not a poem, not a song, just a hey, just a thought. But you've been gone too long, and I've been quiet too deep. So now I speak to the memory of you instead of you. I saved so many things to tell you, small silly things, like how I finally tried oatmeal, or how I watched that movie we talked about and cried at the exact part you said I would. I wanted to tell you that sometimes healing feels like betrayal, because I'm not sad every day anymore. And that scares me, like letting go means I've lost you twice. This was meant to be a voice note, something you play and forget. But I kept talking and it turned into regret. So I'm writing what I meant to say, in silence and delay, to the version of you that only lives in yesterday. I'll delete this before I send it, I always do. But if you ever feel a shiver for no reason at all, that was me finishing the voice note I never sent.
Read it back one last time, line by line, like it wasn't mine. The words were tender, too tender maybe, the kind you can't take back once they land. I told you everything without expecting a reply, just wanted to be known one last time. It said things like, I hope you're eating well. I still laugh when I remember that night. I don't want you back, just wanted to say I cared. I wasn't trying to restart us, just trying to close the door without slamming it. But after reading it, I couldn't do it. Not because it wasn't true, because it was. Read but never said, like a whisper I told only myself. You didn't hear it, but it still existed. A letter with no destination, but too full to delete. I held you in those words for one more night, then let them go into the dark. I used to think I needed you to hear me, to heal me. But maybe some goodbyes don't need a stage, just a heart and a little grace. Read but never sent, still soaked in truth, still heavy with care. You never saw it, but I meant it all. And maybe that's enough to love someone quietly one last time. You've lived in my notes app longer than some people live in my life. Paragraphs with no punctuation, because I type them crying or walking or both. Some of the days go back to years I swore I was over you, but there you are in bullet points beneath grocery lists and half-finished poems. I never deleted any of them, even the one that just says you would have loved today's sunset, or the one that just says you weren't even mine. But God, it still hurts. They say writing helps you let go, but every time I reread them, I hold on just a little more softly. Still in my notes app, like a memory I'm not ready to edit. You never saw it, but your name's in every sentence. I scroll late at night like I'm flipping through a version of us that only I got to keep. You didn't answer, but you never had to, because you live in everything I couldn't say out loud. There's one note I almost sent once, just 4 words. Do you still think of me? I never did, because deep down I wasn't ready for either answer. Still in my notes app, right under the reminder to drink water, right next to my to-do list. It's everything I felt but never shared. And maybe that's okay, because love doesn't need an audience to be real, just a quiet space and a truth you're brave enough to write. 27 a.m. The world was asleep, but I wasn't. I typed your name without meaning to. It just showed up like it always does. When I'm alone and too honest for my own good, I wrote you a message I'll never send. And in that moment I meant every word I always do at that hour.
I told you I missed your laugh, not because it was loud, but because it made me feel safe. I told you I still remember your coffee order, even though I never got it right. I told you I don't hate you, not even a little, not even now. The message I wrote at 3:47 a.m. wasn't perfect, but it was real. It wasn't clever, but it was mine. You'll never read it, but I needed to say it somewhere to someone, even if it's just to the silence that always answers back. It's strange how the quiet brings out everything I took away in daylight. Regret sounds louder at 3:47 a.m. And love, it shows up in fragments, in flashes, in unsaid words, still warm from the heart. The message I wrote at 3:47 a.m. sits unsent, but it did its job, because for a moment you were close again. And I remembered how soft I can be when I'm not pretending I've moved on. We were almost something, almost a Sunday ritual, almost two toothbrushes in the same cup, almost names saved under something more than first name only. We hovered in that sacred space between could have and didn't, and somehow that made you even harder to answering on numbers, in the songs I skip, in the dreams that end just before you say my name. We never said it, but we both felt it. You were the sentence I never got to finish, to the one who was almost mine. I loved you in the spaces between decisions, in the quiet before the kiss that never happened. I memorized your laugh without ever calling it mine, and now you echo in my life like a room I never stepped into, but always pictured. They say almost doesn't count, but it does in all the invisible ways. You don't need a photo to miss someone, you just need a heart that remembers what almost felt like everything. To the one who was almost mine. You'll never read this, and that's okay, because some stories are only meant to be written, not lived, and some love only has to be known, not claimed. You weren't mine, but I loved you anyway.
I didn't send the message, but that doesn't mean you weren't on my mind. At 1:43 a.m. when I replayed your voice from memory, you didn't read the words, but I wrote them in the foghorn windows, in the gaps of conversation, in the pauses between songs I skip, because they sound like you.
I used to believe love needed a witness, but now I know some of the deepest loves are quiet, are private, are never heard out loud, but still shake the soul. I didn't press send, but I pressed record in my mind, and that's enough to remember you with both ache and want. It's unsent but not unfelt. You won't see it, but you've always been held in every draft, every save line, in the breath I catch when I almost call your name. I never reached out, but I never really let go. I just loved you quietly from a distance. You'll never know. Not all love needs answers. Some love is just existing, breathing through unsaid things, carried like a folded letter, never open but still meaningful. It's unseen but not unfelt, like a prayer spoken with no reply. Still sacred, still real, still mine. You didn't ask and I didn't explain, but if love is energy, then somewhere you felt me, even if you don't know why.
This is draft 27, and no, I still haven't sent a single one. Each time I try, my heart edits the truth, and my fear deletes the ending. I wrote to you about small things, how the rain sounds lonelier lately, how my coffee tastes different, how silence fills a room. You were never even in. I told myself this was healing, that writing it out meant I was moving forward. But if that were true, why does your name still get caught in my throat? Every draft starts soft, hey, just checking in, and ends with nothing I'm brave enough to say. Draft 27, just like the ones before, full of words I don't speak anymore. I type, I pause, I rewrite again, a confession with no send. So many things I'll never show, but I write them anyway, because I still don't know how to let you go. I used to think one day I'd send one of these, and it would change everything. You'd read it, you'd understand, you'd come back. But now I write knowing you won't, and somehow that hurts less than hoping. Maybe these drafts are just for me, my way of saying goodbye without ever saying it out loud, of remembering without reopening the wound, of loving without asking anything in return. to